Ladies and gentlemen, folks and fellers, it's your boy, Tofung Boy. Welcome back to The Outer Worlds 2. I believe that this will be the last part.
Just as well you didn't help Auntie's Choice and the Order partner up. Would you trust a skip drive built by the lab coats behind Candy Tobacco?
Fair enough. But when we left off, I failed those negotiations horribly. Absolutely horribly. So, thoughts and prayers on what is to transpire. Reconstituted Horizon Point. Now, I'm going to look at any last side quests we have. We have Protectorate Camps, the Sub-Rosa thing, but I think for the most part we are... I know, I would like to save. Actually. I think for the most part, we're in a good spot. Despite not being able to get the negotiations to go well.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Who's responsible for this? Not keen on running into chaos unprotected. Who's responsible for this?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
Void, take that Consul. This is the 1000th time he has gone too far. Would that I could slay him once for each.
Won't be easy breaking into Sovereign's personal flagship. So the Consul Letakuin is now actively destroying the colony. Do I have that right? He's intimidating his people into doing his bidding. No way they see sense in this. So the Consul Letakuin is now actively destroying the colony. Do I have that right?
The Consul's motives are unknown. While destruction may be the result, it may not be the goal. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
Oh, good. I love when more complications are added to the pile. I can handle them with ease, Commander. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
No one wants to talk? If we're going on the Consul ship, I'm bringing Tristan. And I feel bad that Niles set out the last big thing. So, we're going to bring out our two favorite companions. Oh, I said it! We are going to bring our two favorite companions. Where did we even land the ship? What is on your head? Oh, he has a little feather now. Wow.
This place is a nightmare beyond the most fevered delusion. And those soldiers, they do not look right.
There she is, the Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangulum.
I'm honestly not gonna loot too much if this is the final mission.
It is who we are, and it falls to you.
Reconstituted Trooper.
Everything's broken here. Determine skip drive manufacturing process.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Yup.
Just
Get up. Hello.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
going out of sight.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
What do you mean, in Ray? Oh, you're still fighting. After I said I wasn't going to loot anything.
Every date
Quasi,
is an
what do we-
affront against the architect, against the nature of all things. We must bring an end to this immediately.
Did I put everyone's party upgrade on? I guess I didn't check. I must have. I'm going to assume that I did. I hope there's not an achievement for it. I don't like that. Oh my. Are they? Oh, they might be trying to kill us. Not very good at it though. Losers. Guys, we're going the wrong
This
direction.
station's a never-ending mess. Good thing we've got our own rift modulator to help us navigate.
Very, very suspicious. Sorry, I am lost in thought at the moment. ATM.
My armor may be rated for temperatures in the thousands, but I find even most blankets too stifling. Let us find an alternate route.
There's down, but down looks like it's gonna hurt. Down didn't hurt too bad. Ooh, almost touched it. Oops, and then I shot it. Yoink. Still don't work. Oh, turn off the power.
My plasma shower days were behind me when I left Triangle.
Totes, bruv. Sounds like a washing machine's fucking the dryer somewhere around here. There's a guy standing up there, no? Yeah. Not for long. I don't know if they're emitting in-ray when they die, or where that's coming from. God damn, the rift is coming out of them. I think that's probably the way... I don't think that's the way forward at all. It's simply a thing to beholden. Huh. Oh no, it's stairs right there. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go in here first. That needs a lockpick. Oh.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
The Matriarch's warning. The Protectorate would be horrified to learn that the long-buried journals of Arcadia's first bishop have been liberated by an Earth Directorate agent, and with good reason. The Matriarch apparently regarded Arcadia as an experiment to determine if an egalitarian utopia could endure the test of time. To the bishop's dismay, the Matriarch's ultimate conclusion was no. She was adamant that the hubris and ambition would be the Protectorate's downfall, despite the guidance and promise made to her people. It amazes me that such a genius as the Matriarch could ignore the fact that absolute power corrupts absolutely until it was far too late. Now it's up to us to stop everything her wretched legacy has wrought. Excuse me. Earth Directorate satellite. All the data cards were extracted. Onward, my friends. Where does this go? Oh, up there. Of course, of course. Tristan has a hard time climbing up anything. I think he's got bad knees. He is a daddy after all.
Villains abound. Be on guard.
A vaulted rocket pistol. Interesting. And another decryption key, despite I don't think I'm gonna need it following this. So here leads to back where we came from. Yeah. Uh-huh. I guess that was just a little side route to get that journal.
What's there?
Unleash my might upon them!
Where you at, pussy?
Cover! Restoring.
Take a load off.
Oh, nice. I saw Niall's companion ability there. Tristan, can you hit that?
They're beyond my range.
You have the rocket thing. Oh, I guess you can't stand over there, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. What do we? Where the F and H are we? Oh, we're right underneath. We're getting underneath it. We're not right underneath it. A Dragoon? What else do we have? What do we?
High alert. All recruits, troopers, wardens, and arbiters to arms. Unauthorized individuals have infiltrated.
I'm gonna look at this first. What do we have here? A bridge! Oh, I love a good bridge. Where the fuck does it go? This looks like a staircase, but I think it might just be the way out. Perchance. Genuinely, I think that's the way out. Oh, there's a something.
How did you even spot that?
I got the eyes of a fucking hawk, Niles. Plasma breaching charge. A partially assembled breaching charge and its components are scattered across the workbench. The plasma cell and timer appear to be disconnected. With some tinkering, it shouldn't take long to get those components back in order. Back in order.
An unexploded plasma charge. This must have been what DeVries used when she... Well, you were there. You know.
But now that we have it... Oh, mission log. I'm uncertain why I'm writing this, or if anyone will be left to read it when all is said and done. My initial assessment was to retrieve research on skip drive manufacturing, but after corresponding with the Order of the Ascendant, I've discovered a threat to Arcadia's very existence. Should the Sovereign's plan here at Horizon Point come to fruition, the colony will be destabilized, and the greater whole of the galaxy along with it. I must act quickly. Director Watterson has sent more Earth Directorate agents to the station to help me seize the data. But, as the Order predicts, the mission is likely to fail. For my part, I cannot compromise my cover, nor can I risk the Sovereign learning of the Directorate's part in what's about to happen. And so I have rigged the agents' route through the station with obstacles to impede their interference with my own mission. It does not sit well that I must choose to leave my colleagues to this fate, but their success would only grant a chaotic outcome. I have identified a sole route of escape via cryogenic pods, and have tampered with the pods so that they may remain untraceable. If I have time to flee after dealing with the Skip Corps, so be it. If not, may my atoms be entrusted to the law. Maybe one day I will be granted forgiveness for what I've done here, or maybe I will be condemned as a traitor. Nevertheless, I swore an oath and I am bound to uphold it. Agent DeVries, a devoted agent of the Earth Directorate, signing off, possibly for the last time.
Anyone can delude themselves into believing their heinous actions are for the greater good. I'm pleased I needn't worry about such a thing.
Tristan, don't have a change.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
I mean, the rift did swallow him. Yeah, they're both right there. Oh, shit. There's both the...
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
It's me, Helen. Squibs McKinnley, command of the incognito, your friend. Try to calm down. I know something's wrong, but you're making me nervous. Well, looks like the rift modulator worked as advertised. Take a deep breath. You're looking peaky. What symptoms are you experiencing right now?
My skin, it's burning. I feel dizzy. Not right at all. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
You know me, Helen. I'd never hurt any one of my crew.
We'd like to help you any way we still can.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah.
What?
Something tells me that ain't quite true.
Never mind that. The rift has done something to you. Or we could talk about it. Never mind that. The rift has done something to you.
A rift? That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
It's called Reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
I'm so sorry, Helen, but I can't. Sure, I can reverse this if you give me time. Nope, the rift will keep twisting you until you can't remember your own name. Ooh, do I give false hope? I think I would rather die with hope than die miserable. Sure, I can reverse this if you give me time.
Careful. She's already on edge.
How much time? With the way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on.
I've got to get through the Protectorate first, but I'll be back soon. I'll be as 5 minutes, 10 tops. I've got to get through the Protectorate first, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
Then go bring the fight to those bastards. I'll do my best to hold on.
Can't believe it's come down to leaving you. Again.
Don't look so glum, rookie. You ain't getting rid of me so easy.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help with the wait for the commander.
Yeah, all right. Maybe you can patch me up some if things take a turn. Hurry back, huh? I'll keep the porch light on.
Goddamn, dude. Compulsive liar. You don't know why you lie, you just do. Whenever you have the opportunity to lie, you must. But you've gotten so good at it, you can lie about anything. In conversation, options that are either lies or in the conversation must be chosen. All skill requirements for lie options are ignored. Or in the conversation. Wait, let me make a new save. 'Cause I hate that. Let me reload. This was before the conversation now. This is right before the conversation. Yeah, this is right before the conversation. So make another save.
I'll just wait here, Commander.
Oh, it didn't even pop up.
Go on.
Do I have it? Where do I see my flaws? Wait, where is it? What was it called? I don't see it. Well, I'm going to try to hold off as long as I can. What was it called? Compulsive liar? These are not in alphabetical order. So it looks like if you open the menu fast enough, it doesn't pop up. I didn't go through that front side though. I'm kind of glad I went the way I did. I think there's a little bit more to explore around here. Not exactly sure why I keep getting all this rift residue. There's nothing here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I really don't want the compulsive liar at the end of the game when something might... I might need to pass a difficult speech check and lying might kind of fuck my shit. Well, I guess I don't have the...
There's the Providence.
That thing's about a fire.
What a beauty. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder. And look there. That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
You have good eyes, Niall. You have good eyes. Oh, I have bad knees.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Son of a bitch.
Moving.
You know what? I haven't used very many grenades. Catch Bozo. Somebody please shoot him. On the bright side, the flaw that I have for reloading from 0, if I reload the scatter gun, it takes up the entire time. So it's not terrible. Can you die already? God damn. And there's another rift right here. I don't think we can really go anywhere else except for forward. Take a quick gander, see if we can find anything else. This is where that guy was. That was like, hey, you better not.
Why can't the rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
I just need to get close enough. That guy will die.
Bridge got built fast.
They're on alert. Hold the course. Is it just 2 dragoons or are there more? Don't come over here. Oh, they didn't see shit. That's the dragoon. There's another one across the bridge. Hopefully he just walks over and makes this easy for everybody. I'm a hacker. I'm cheating. Well, since he's the last one.
Hit him hard! N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning. N-ray. Exposure.
Nice.
Undermining. Functioning.
Grab a little bit of extra stuff on the way up. I didn't think I would use stealth this much till I got into it. And albeit I shouldn't have upgraded them because I'd have everything I think at 9. How many levels did I spend? So I got 3 a level. I spent 3 levels purely on sneak. Yeah, so I'd have 9 points, which I think everything would be at 9 or 10. Close enough. Which would have been incredibly helpful. Especially speech. What is this?
Another rift. And is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close.
If we gallivant about, we might find a solution to this problem. Or at least a path less likely to have us torn asunder.
Oh, you don't say. I'm really glad that you guys saw that and told me about it because I didn't see that and gauge what we should do. Chalkboard. A complex and partially incomplete equation that seems to be related to the rift. Rift algorithm equations and processing update. Rift algorithm equations and processing update. I just said that. After numerous attempts to solve the last factor of the equation, it was our brilliant sovereign, Henry Varick, who deciphered the final piece of the puzzle. Our research indicates that we were overlooking the excessive ion expansion caused by the plasma's intense heat. By lowering the temperature of the heating elements, we might stabilize the distortions we are encountering. The memo cannot fully capture the ingenuity of the discovery, but please do not press the Sovereign directly for a more detailed explanation. Gaining an audience with him may take up to 2,222 days, and our very own Cadet Alderman is capable of fielding any questions. Warden Leon.
Suppose this is a bad time to mention I barely passed my high-intensity arithmetic course at the Academy?
We're gonna solve the equation. I don't have 13 science, or I'm not a professor. A partially destroyed chalkboard of equations. There are multiple calculations related to rifts that exceed your knowledge, with one particular equation incomplete. Give it your best guess. Math is 50% numbers and 75% luck. You were able to complete and solve the equation using existing variables.
Oh, was that all we needed? Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible.
There's Pooter. Or we could just bypass it. I'm going to use the Pooter, because I'm kind of interested in seeing what the result is. Equation processing, input stabilization equation. Initiate test. in progress.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station.
Good. My vision was starting to swim for a moment there.
During the Reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old Skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the
over
lab,
here?
I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and...
Sure, buddy.
Somehow, I expect Rand's theories evaporated when put into practice. Much like Rand himself. Perhaps we can still utilize his calculations.
There's a rift right here, and I'm curious as to see what it does.
What, my boy?
Oh, they're gonna fight each other. Nice. Definitely a good rift to open.
The folks replenishing my firearm.
Let's get him over with!
We're third partying. We third partied. Do you have a grenade launcher I can take?
Those ours. We should get up to the Providence quick leg and find that rift modulator.
Suppose we should. Take me away. The slight distortion on the music is a nice touch for this area.
Attention! Please report your
Boarding was easier than I expected. Now, let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed.
Got anything here? Nope. Ghost town in here. Oh no, there they are. That's sealed. Auto duck. I don't have any Zeranium. Wonder if there's any additional things. Yoink. Here's hangar access. Messages. Not too worried. Unseal the hangar doors.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Oh, wrong room. Where is... Oh, what the hell? Enrage. Consumes energy instead of ammo to apply heavy irradiated. Huh. It's cool. I just wish it was on a charged weapon. This one might not... Ooh, this one might not be too bad. I am going to put back on my assault rifle, though. I think I have enough. I have 179 and 159 of the other one. I just know for a fact that it fucks. Now let's figure out who we want to kill first. There's guys right there.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Draw some heat.
I'm the one you need to worry. Got a distraction for you.
Tristan, hit the big thing. Almost got all of the side guys out.
I cease functioning selflessly.
Not to ruin a good time, but it's a little much right now. It's a little... It's just a little much right now.
That was a spirited little fracas. Let us push on to the rift modulator.
So I'm almost out of ammo with heavy
we may be
or
able to
long
find
rounds.
it on the second level of this ship.
Oh, hey.
If you must replace lost equipment, please submit proof of punishment. Unit does not accept blood. Please make a request.
Show me what you got.
Displaying inventory.
Oh. Reduced ammo cost, increased range while reducing ammo. You really don't have anything good, do you, bud? And it's not even like, oh, I have Niles, though. Do I have... Hold the frickin' phone. Do I have a shock assault rifle with a scope? Probably not. Reflex shock assault rifle. Shock rifle. I don't think the shock rifles are, Hold the phone. Hold the microphone. No, it's the charge one. Hate it. Hate it. Blech. What is this? Lift transport? Oh my.
A veritable mosaic of conflict stands ahead, Commander. I propose...
Fastest way forward is through!
Hold the door. Let him get hit by the inlay thing.
Guns cocked and loaded.
Don't run out there, you're gonna get hit. Hold the door. That's all we need to do.
I am primed to fire. Triangulating.
Thing fucks. Couple more enemies, but I don't entirely know where they are.
You can't fight contentment. Continuing investigation.
I think I'm making my way to the second floor inadvertently.
No, I do not need a respite.
What? Yeah? Sure, buddy. If you don't need a respite, then don't take a respite. Disable security. That killed? That's lit. Let me see if I can make some ammo real quick. Actually. So we need long rounds. And we need heavy rounds. Yeah. Don't have enough gunpowder. What can we break down, though? Okay, so we can make quite a bit more. I'm gonna get up to 600. Yeah. 700. I'm a lying piece of shit. Okay. So now we can proceed forward.
Attention.
I would vote in favor of fighting our way to the console, but if you do not, we should either locate
13
an access
lockpick.
card or keep away from our foes.
Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet-like. See what information we can uncover.
True that. There's no lockpick to this one, is there? No. Or there's no keycard. Scientists, they're not hostile. Are you gonna turn hostile if I talk to you?
Be wary. I heard there's an intruder aboard. Ah, I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay?
Would an intruder be reviewing your experiments? Of course not. Now where's the modulator? What intruder? You seem to be experiencing post-refreshment hallucinations. False alarm, a sprat nod through some wires. I need to get to the rift chamber to fix it. Would an intruder be reviewing your experiments? Of course not. Now where's the modulator?
You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I carry 2 cards, just in case.
Oh, look at you.
Though I suppose it's just the one now.
Are you sure you're okay? You seem a little off. She got refreshed.
I'm trying to convince everyone I'm perfectly fine. For if I do not, I fear I might be remade as part of the new plan for Arcadia. I do not wish to be remade.
Much obliged. See ya. What do you mean, new plan for Arcadia? Oh, they know. They know. What a fucking nightmare. Oh, I don't have a sample.
Peak efficiency at all times.
I wonder how much... I guess I have time. I'm already here. Turn my flashlight off. Goober. Yoink. These are just some rooms, aren't they? What you got for me? Oh, a stash! Give me the stash. J. Montserrat. Private log. It's been all of 2 hours since the Sovereigns admitted to mental refreshment was announced, and already new orders have come down to us at the lab. It used to be that we were allowed a half a day to mourn the loss, injury, or minor inconvenience plaguing our dear leader, but I suppose the consul thinks he's rather generous for giving us even a moment. After all, the burden is on us to make him appear capable and mighty. We're to put all of our efforts toward building a device to reverse the effects of the rifts. Large-scale reconstitution, the missive said. But I should think all of our previous research in this area has proven it is too unwieldy, and certainly too dangerous to even be considered viable. It's a waste of resources, all of it. What we should be doing is focusing on winning the war, not chasing fanciful dreams of one man. I would be curious to know if the Sovereign would have given such an order. Perhaps we'll never know.
Interesting.
Interesting
Very
indeed.
Interesting. I had feared that all within the Protectorate had given their earnest support to the Consul. This would be a useful weapon against him.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna peek around a little bit more. We're not going in yet. Some more tea. Ooh, spill it. Oh. Between the frantic scribbles of equations you can't understand, there's a single phrase you can read. There is no answer. Ah. Got a small-scale rift hanging out in your ship? You're crazy for that one, lad. Lower containment shield.
I am no scientician, yet I can see the sheer arrogance in this display. Reconstitution cannot work.
This corpse appears to have been reconstituted like the Protectorate soldiers on Horizon Point. There are clear incision marks suggesting the beginnings of a dissection. Collect a sample tissue.
It must not be allowed to work.
Oh, there's two. Hey, bud.
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Can do, buckaroo. The centrifuge analysis biological samples. Run the sample analysis. You notice irregularities with the atomic structure, damaged atoms, slightly out of place. In layman's terms, once something goes into a rift, it doesn't come out the same.
Seeing evidence like this might dent the console's plan some, but I'm guessing he's far past reason.
I'm going to break his will and then shoot him in the face. How about that, Niles? Huh. This is a boss room if I've ever seen one. Not to cheat, but I am going to peek at the map. Those are just automech workers. I'm walking into a fight, aren't I? There's turrets everywhere.
Oh, look at the size of that thing.
Jesus.
No way we're getting the modulator off the ship. Best we can hope is to get closer and learn more about it.
Hey.
I was notified that you were here, though my fellow scientists seemed rather confused as to why. Unsurprisingly. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
I need to access the rift modulator urgently. Can you help?
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
At least answer this. The IRC had some troubling findings regarding raw data in the rifts. Can you verify them?
The IRC? I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
A report that contains information on constructing rift modulators, you say?
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
I can bring the report to the Consul. He'll listen to me. Not with that attitude. I love that answer. I'm gonna say it because that's what I would say. Not with that attitude.
Yes, well, in any case, I'm sequestered here. I cannot leave. But if you can, perhaps he would hear you out? You seem assertive enough. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It will allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Last question. Where is the modulator being operated?
A deck up in the control room. The Consul is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Not if I blow his fucking brains out.
390.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Continue.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences.
Continue.
The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Take cartridge with the Rift modulator schematics.
Unit has been functioning for 396.
This little space ranger has to make a space whiz. This little space ranger voided his bladder.
This can't be right.
What do you mean?
Skip draws are causing the rifts.
Oh.
Why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space? It's a stumper, all right. But we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
Oh, sure, we will. We sure will. Mr. Niles, man. Straight to it. They're speaking Italian. Alright, fucker. Let's freaking do this. We there yet? I don't know. Oh, it's still loading. Good, good. Just in time. Just in time. Come on.
There you are, Commander.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What happened? I thought you were looking for the rift modulator. Why does it still look like that out there?
I did find the rift modulator, but we can't operate it with having control of the ship. Oh, I was supposed to be looking for something? Found the modulators, but we can't operate it without having control of the ship.
That's unacceptable. That complicates matters greatly. What should happen if it's damaged as we seize control from the console?
We've the schematics for the modulator. Worst comes to worst.
So you've learned the art of a good contingency plan, at last. Well done.
Alright,
Did
bitch.
you happen upon anything else that I should know about?
We should focus on closing the rift. Why are you going to steal my discovery from out from under me? Turns out lots of rifts have been detected in space where humanity has never been.
In the deep reaches of space? I suppose that revelation should not come as a surprise.
The Protectorate can't know definitively that no humans have been there, right? What do you know? Yeah, don't keep me in suspense. What do you know?
Not much more than you. Only that space is vast, and even with our brilliance, we cannot possibly hope to know all the secrets it contains. But we will need to table this discovery and its implications for a later time. The Consul needs dealing with. He may seem open to negotiation, but I would urge caution. If you denounce him or his plan outright, he will not yield. Unless you find his weak spots and chip at those first.
Chip away at weak spots is terribly roundabout. Might I propose we bludgeon him to death instead?
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door.
You got anything to say? Oh, there's a vending machine. Shit. And a workbench. Oh! I don't have 20 oh, I need 20 hack. Blah, 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 bleep, bleep. So I'm going to just take a quick gander and see if I can't find any last bits of information. Imri, I regret the way we left things after our last meeting. Grandmother always said that if a disagreement ends in shouting and rising tempers, it is wise to look inward at your own ills before proceeding. I hope sincerely that you have done so. While I may not fully understand your aims with the Rift research, or with using it to our advantage as you said, I am willing to acknowledge them as valid. But you must in turn understand that my decision is final. It is what is right for my people, my Arcadia, and my family. Do not doubt me, friend. I wish you to know that I still cherish your guidance clearly. Perhaps when the war is over, we...
Honorable to the last. The Consul will pay. He will pay most dearly.
Ah, Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat. This will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some Interesting ideas. Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
That fucker!
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
Go ahead and
Throw
try.
as many of your lackeys into the grinder as you wish. You will answer for your crimes if I must part a sea of bodies to do so.
So passionately delivered, and yet so utterly incorrect. What you are witnessing is my saving of Arcadia, and ridding it permanently of trespassers like you.
I don't have time for this. Stop using the rift modulator now. I go wherever I damn well please, bitch. Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back? Well, that's not a very... Ooh. Do I jab at him? Because DeVries was like, if you question any, if you confront him, but I could steamroll this dude. And I kind of think it would be for the greater good. Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
I don't have time for this. Stop using the rift modulator now. Try that line somewhere else. You're not my first slimy politician. You're right. He definitely didn't try to kill everyone with a space anomaly. You're right. He definitely didn't try to kill everyone with a space anomaly.
I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation,
Squibs
I might be
McKinnley,
compelled
bitch.
to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Say whatever makes you feel better, but I will stop you one way or another. And also breaking and entering... And also my breaking and entry skills. You really ought to beef up security, by the way.
Indeed. Rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of sprats from gnawing their way in. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
You could surrender now, save us all some trouble. Your ship, huh? Could have sworn I saw the Sovereign's name on it. Meddling in affairs is my life's passion. Also my job. Your ship, huh? Could have sworn I saw the Sovereign's name on it.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn. Even if he's not here to bask in it.
Then I hope he's ready for a disappointment. I never lose. Do you ever shut up? Then I hope he's ready for a disappointment. I never lose.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins.
It was him.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Go ahead, enlighten me. So we're just casually admitting to war crimes now. Go ahead, enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
I already know that the Matriarch didn't invent skip drives. Why is that relevant? Only the Earth Directorate has the authority to make such sweeping changes to the galaxy. I already know that the Matriarch didn't invent skip drives. Why is that relevant?
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll reconsider if you hear me out. Everything happens for a reason, that's your grand philosophy. It'll be difficult to reconstruct the colony if the rift kills you, and it will if you don't stop.
I've found when most people haven't a leg to stand on, they fall back into performative insouciance in an attempt to redirect the conversation. Always brazen, rarely effective. Listen closely. This is the work of the Grand Plan, guiding us toward humanity's ascension. Everything exists for this purpose. Since you took your time scurrying about my ship, presumably rifling through our things, I assume you also found information about the far-off rifts in untraversed space. That alone should tell you that we don't make our own circumstances. It seems they were made by the ship our Matriarch found. A curiosity, isn't it? Without this discovery, we may never have realized the power we now possess with the rifts. Yes, the Great Architect works in mysterious ways. What else can I do but what is bidden?
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you must reconsider. A true leader takes responsibilities for the calls they make. You're just a coward. Final offer, do my bidding or I'll shoot you in the kneecaps. A true leader takes responsibility for the calls they make. You're just a coward.
The only one who might be impressed by that little proverb is your handler at the Earth Directorate. How unfortunate that they aren't around to hear it. Now, as fascinating as your pseudo-intellectual musings have been to witness, I've reached my limit.
Have it your way, you rat fuck.
Let's wreck him, fall.
Tristan, hit him. Ta! Stupid!
Your judgment has found you!
Oh shit, sorry. Oh fuck, they used the riffs.
Your curtain falls.
Fucking die! Niles hit him.
Hole in the head. You not hit the broadside of a freighter.
Just gotta clean up shop. Piss off.
Soften him up.
At the console's feet. We've got to get to the help.
All he had was heavy rounds on him. What a goober. Error. The reconstitution has grown increasingly volatile and the rift device has lost control capacities. Closure of the rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for catastrophic event.
If these readings are right, the rift's about to destabilize completely. This modulator ain't gonna do from this distance. Someone will have to fly it in close. Real close.
We knew the risks when we embarked on this mission. We cannot balk on them now.
I have looked death in the face before, but embracing it wholeheartedly is another matter.
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. Back
Oh,
on
wow.
Greater Tranquility, you wish to give me a chance to atone for my mistakes. I'd say that opportunity has come.
If this is not some jest, then I misjudged you, De Vries. Being willing to make up for past misdeeds takes true iron.
You will do so much thing. You will do no such thing. I make the decisions around here, not you. No need, I'll do it. What leader would I be if I didn't step up? Thank you. I'll ensure everyone knows about your sacrifice.
Magnanimous. But it's not for my legacy that I'm doing this. Now go.
I'm glad I spared her. Although I should have taken it myself. She offered.
So, in the end, Augustine de Vries chose to die to atone for her actions. And yet, even that hope faded in her final moments, as she realized nothing would make up for what she had done. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be executed until dead, forever tied to the city they could not protect. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Following Inez's humiliation of Auntie's Choice VP Willard Conan, the grafting program was shuttered forever. Inez ensured that all surviving grafted soldiers received full medical treatment and were compensated for their suffering. Those who died from the experiments were honored. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. Forced to think for themselves after a lifetime of luxurious certainty, Protectorate hardliners banded together to preserve their society. Without the Order or the corporatists controlling Arcadia, they had a real chance at making a comeback. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. With unfettered access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Damn. Damn. Woo. That was good. That was good. Ooh. I'm a little sad I didn't get the the deal between Auntie's Choice and the Order, but that's fine. I'm not terribly dissatisfied with the way it turned out. I was more expecting Tristan to lead the Protectorate afterwards, but if we had left the console alive, it would have turned to shit anyways. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys watching. If you watched the entire series, I do really appreciate it. It was quite a long series. I don't know if I'm going to do any series after this for a little bit, just because they are quite consuming. I don't know. We will see. We will see. But that is all the time that I have for today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe for more content, comment down below what series you guys would be interested in next. After I just said I don't know if I'm going to do more series, if you comment it, my hands are tied. I'm a slave to the people. But I appreciate you guys watching, and y'all take it easy.